If you do even 3 of these 10 things, your IQ is probably higher than you think. These aren't study habits or grades on a paper. They're invisible behaviors that quietly reveal how your brain truly operates beneath the surface. Let's begin. 1. They question everything. Intelligent people don't take the world at face value. When they see a rule, a belief, or even a tradition, they instinctively ask, why? Or what if that's not true? They aren't trying to be rebellious. Their curiosity simply refuses to sit still. This habit sharpens their critical thinking and exposes blind spots in the systems around them. They're the ones who notice inconsistencies, spot hidden assumptions, and often end up improving ideas others just accept. Their questioning isn't negativity, it's precision curiosity. 2. They talk less, think more. While the average person rushes to fill silence, high IQ minds use it. They pause, analyze, then respond. And that delay often hides a storm of reasoning. Their silence isn't awkwardness, it's processing power. Neurological studies show that highly intelligent individuals engage in more inner speech, meaning they simulate conversations in their mind before ever speaking out loud. That's why, when they do speak, their words seem weighted with clarity and insight. It's not performance, it's preparation. 3. They obsess over patterns. To a high IQ person, the world is a constant puzzle. Whether it's human behavior, market trends, or emotional cues, their brain hunts for repetition and rhythm. This pattern sensitivity allows them to predict outcomes, sense inconsistencies, and solve problems almost intuitively. What looks like intuition is often just deep subconscious analysis, working faster than words can form. They're the people who sense when something feels off, not because they're mystical, but because their brain already mapped the pattern and spotted an anomaly. 4. They think in layers, not circles. Many people confuse deep thinkers with overthinkers, but there's a difference. Overthinkers replay the same idea in circles. Deep thinkers build layers, exploring every possibility, filtering each through logic, and stacking insights like building blocks until clarity appears. It's mental architecture. Their brain builds, tests, refines, and simplifies complex realities into elegant understanding. That's why their advice often sounds simple, but hits profoundly. They've already done the heavy thinking before speaking. 5. They read differently. While most read to finish a book, intelligent readers read to decode thought patterns. They don't care about the number of pages, they care about the architecture of ideas. That's why they can jump from neuroscience to art or philosophy to finance and still connect the dots. They're cross-training their intellect. Each new subject adds another lens to their thinking toolkit. Their brain isn't collecting trivia, it's building a flexible map of how the world works. 6. They can sit in silence. The modern world fears quiet, but intelligent minds crave it. Silence isn't empty for them. It's where order is born. It's where chaos turns into clarity. In those moments of solitude, they aren't escaping reality, they're processing it. That's why many of history's greatest thinkers valued solitude. Their best ideas arrived not during conversation, but in stillness. 7. They are brutally honest with themselves. High IQ individuals rarely lie to themselves. They face flaws head on. When they fail, they don't blame luck or others. They analyze the cause. They know that growth requires accuracy, not comfort. This level of self-awareness can be uncomfortable, but it's the foundation of mastery. They'd rather face an ugly truth than live inside a comforting illusion. That's why they evolve so fast. They edit their thinking like a scientist revising data. 8. They love solving problems nobody asked them to solve. Give a high IQ person a system, and they'll instinctively find a better way. It might be how to organize files, fix a schedule, or streamline a daily routine. For them, optimization is a game. The act of improving, tweaking, and perfecting triggers the same satisfaction others get from entertainment. Their creativity often hides behind practicality. They invent quietly, not for fame, but for function. 9. They manage energy, not time. While the average person tries to squeeze more hours into a day, intelligent people ask, when am I sharpest? They align their most demanding work with their natural energy peaks. They don't fight their biology, they cooperate with it. They protect their focus fiercely and guard their mental clarity like a treasure. They understand that a single hour of deep focus is more valuable than 10 hours of distracted effort. This energy management is why their productivity often looks effortless. It's not more work, it's smarter rhythm. 10. They know how to sound normal. And this might be the most overlooked sign of true intelligence. Real geniuses rarely flaunt it. They simplify complex concepts until everyone in the room understands them. They make people feel smart, not small. They can translate chaos into clarity and ideas into empathy. That's emotional intelligence meeting cognitive power. Because true brilliance doesn't need to be loud. It communicates through connection, not superiority. So if you find yourself doing even a few of these things, if you question deeply, crave silence, think in patterns, or analyze yourself with honesty, you might be more intelligent than you realize. Intelligence isn't always loud. It's not about how fast you answer, but how deeply you understand. It's not about perfect memory, but flexible perspective. And it's not about how others see your mind, but how you use it to navigate the world. Your habits reveal your mind's architecture. Every pause, every question, every quiet insight is a signal of extraordinary cognition. So which of these 10 habits resonate with you the most? Drop the number in the comments, and let's see how many thinkers like you walk among us.